ॐ अरुणां करुणातरङ्गिताक्षीं धृतपाशाङ्कुशपुष्पबाणचापाम् अणिमादिभिरावृतां मयूखैः अहमित्येव विभावये भवानीम्। ॐ श्रीमात्रे नमः। हरिः ॐ। श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः। हरिः ॐ। हरिः ॐ everybody. We are now doing Lalita Sahasranamam. We finished up to 110 shlokas and now we are entering into 111th shloka today. This one is Vimarsha Rupini Vidya. Last time up to here we saw the knot of the hearts and where are the knots and all that Granthi, and then Shat Chakras we have seen elaborately. And now 111th shloka, Vimarsha Rupini Vidya. According to Sri Vidya means mother's Vidya, Prakashamsha, Vimarshamsha. Two words are used. Prakashamsha means Lord Shiva. Vimarshamsha means mother. That is why this Vidya means this is one method to reach mother. This is the each Vidya is one method, like a sadhana means to reach mother. Now
111 is Punya Kirti. Punya Kirti,
yes,
Punya Labhya.
Punya Kirti, right. I'm coming to that. Today I want to give a little introduction before we enter, because everything is important. Like in children, when we used to ask teacher, give us most important, right?
Right.
This is the most important section. That's why, what happens is everybody asks same question, one question. Okay, we understand mother is everywhere, God is everything, we believe in God, we go to temples, we do satsangs, everything we do. But we have a problem how to deal with the people. Three things only. Vastu means objects. Vyakti means people. Vastu, Vyakti, Paristiti means situations. Please tell us how to deal with that. That's what we want to know. But we have devotion, no doubt about it. We go to temples and do the break coconut, everything, break our heads also, everything. But how to deal with it? That Vidya, this Vimarsha Rupini Vidya will help. The reason is Prakashamsha Shiva. Shiva we cannot see. All we see is mother. That is Vimarsha Rupini. Means Shiva's Sankalpa Shakti, Purana Shakti is mother. This is before creation, both of them are together. Just before creation, that's Purana Shakti, that Sankalpa Shakti of Shiva, he kept it outside. Whatever we see, it is nothing but mother. That is why Vimarsha. But now we will see how to get her, that sadhana, how to change our attitude, how to look at these things, our beings. That is what we are going to see in this section. Now 111th shloka we will chant Punya Kirti Punya Labhya Punya Sravana Kirtana Pulo Majarchita Bandha Mochani Bandhuralaka. Punya, Punya, Punya is repeating. Punya Kirtihi. Kirtihi means famous. Mother is very, Punya means first we'll see the Punya. Purity, purity of mind, clarity of knowledge. That is what Punya means. Not having any sinful thoughts or sinful deeds, that is Punyam. Means merits. Simple one is merits. Kirtihi means famous. Whoever worships mother, that's what they will get it. They will become famous. They will be accepted. That's what we all want, right? We want to be loved by everybody, whether we love everybody or not. We want to be loved by everybody. We want to be accepted by everybody. We want to have, take it, heard by everybody. So that's what Punya Kirti means. That purity of mind, clarity of knowledge. These two are the underlying principle. in all this Vimarsha Rupini Vidya, how to deal with people, objects, and circumstances. And then even listening to this, even Sri Krishna says in Bharatam, Aneka Koti Punya Janma, means so much Punya Karma should be accumulated in our life. Then only we will be able to even hear this. See, that's what the first requirement. We should not underestimate ourselves. Even to attend this one, we have acquired a lot of Punya Karma. Any satsang, otherwise, in so many lives, not only this life, so many lives. Even Sri Krishna is saying, I'm not saying. And then she will decide our Vijnana means knowledge, and Gati means wherever we go, here and hereafter, how we interact and how we face everything. That is what called Gati. Even that with all this, we will get Punya Labhya. When we have merits, with that we can achieve this. Labhya means we will know her. We will know about mother. I will take up this in two levels. One is highest level, that is Jnani Sudrushti, the vision of knowledge, a knowledgeable, noble person. And Laukika Drushti, like all of us, how we see, second level. With merits, they will get it. And for us, how to deal with all these Vastu, Vyakti, Paristiti. We will learn how to deal with it. Purity of mind, clarity of knowledge is a requirement. So then Punya Labhya. With that, they will see, change their vision. They will see Vimarsha Rupini. And then for that also, 4 qualifications are required. First is Vivekam, discrimination. Next one is Vairagyam. Discrimination means what is truth, what is untruth. What is truth, hold on to it. What is untruth, leave it. That is what discrimination. Next, Vairagyam. That leaving is Vairagyam. First thing we need to know, is it necessary? What is necessary? How can I handle this? All this will develop through namas. And then, so dispassion and Shat Sampatti, wealth, 6 qualifications of wealth, 6-fold wealth. Inner equilibrium, inner purity, and outer means sense control. And then forbearance, that is called Titiksha. And then Pratyahara means turning inward. All these sense organs have the Brahmaji created them as outgoing, always. They go outward tendency. Now we need to do inward tendency. We have to train them. That is what Punya Kirti, Punya Labhya. How to train, next Namam we'll see. And then burning desire to liberate from this bondage. Or any knot of the heart, let's put that way, fancy word. Hridaya Grandhi, Sanskritam Hridaya Grandhi. That's why we get into troubles. So then what do we need to do? 540, Punya Kirti, 543 Namam, 544 is Punya Labhya, 545 Namam is Punya Sravana Kirtana. Sravana Kirtana. Punya Sravana, Punya Kirtana. Sravana means listening. We have no choice, just to listen to satsangs. That's the only solution. Never depend on the world for happiness. World will not give, because world does not have. Wherever there is, whatever we have only we can give. World does not have happiness. Even if it gives, it's only temporary happiness. Comes and goes. Maybe a week, maximum 2 weeks. We all experience that. We all know that even a week is very long, a day. But that goes. We all know that. So that's never depend on world. Just to depend on yourself, means mother. Listening to mother's glory or Ishta Devata glory or self-knowledge. That is Shravana. Kirtana means chanting of this stuti, stotrams, Devi Mahatmyam, Lalita Sahasranamam, Saundarya Lahari, Shyamala Dandakam, or whatever, any stuti to praise God, constantly remembering. thinking about it, chanting. That is what Kirtana means. Even Navavidha Bhakti also, ninefold devotion. Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnoho, Smaranam. First is Shravanam, Kirtanam. That is what Punya Shravana Kirtana. Then we will get purity of mind, clarity of knowledge. Then we will know how to deal with it. The world. So that's why world is nothing but Vastu, Vyakti, Paristhiti. Objects and situations and people. Objects means iPhone 10, table, chair, iPad, all that. So many objects we see. But according to Vedanta, our body is also an object. This is the toughest part to grasp it. We never feel like that, or we never think like that. This is also an object. That's the key point. And then people, that I don't need to elaborate. We all know we cannot stand other person, including husband, wife, or even children, family, sometimes, grandchildren. Most of them, it is okay, most of the times. Even neighbors or society. So situations, so many situations come and go. But what we need is Punya Shravana Kirtana. These are all secrets in sadhana. And then we need to analyze. That is what Vimarsha Rupini is. Vimarsha means analyze. Where are we going? Where am I concentrating? All that we need to do. And then then we get the question, is anybody did this process, or is it just like a magic? No, it's not a magic. 546th Namam, 111 Shloka, Pulomaja Archita. Pulomaja Archita. Puloma means one Maharshi. Maharshi's daughter is Shachi Devi, Indra's wife. She worshipped mother. And she learned how to deal with situations, how to deal with people, how to deal with objects. All that she learned. Then there is a story. Today we are going to see two stories. First one, let us see who is Pulomaja Archita, Shachi Devi. What happened is, it comes elaborately in Devi Bhagavatam and Bhagavatam also, in Devi Bhagavatam also, two places. Shachi Devi, she get into a tough situation, even though she is the wife of Lord of the Lords. She has everything, all comforts, all happiness, all joys. You can think about it. Even like this, blinking, she gets everything. But still she got into trouble. What happened is, one time her husband had to do, he attained Brahma Hatya Patakam, because that is for Loka Rakshana. He had to destroy Vrutrasura. He's the son of Tvashta Prajapati. He got the Brahma Hatya Patakam. That is the very, very highly ranked sin. In sin also there are ranks. That is the highest rank. And then he needed to do austerity. He went to some lotus, and then went into that stem of that lotus, and then did tapas. Nobody knows. Even Shachi Devi, her husband didn't know also, his wife. And then Indra means that is a position that is vacant. That is, now somebody had to fill up that position. They had to bring Nahusha. He's also a great person. He did 100 Ashwamedha Yagas. I'm telling it briefly. Then they brought him Nahusha Chakravarti. He belongs to Ramachandra's dynasty, Surya Vamsham. And then as soon as he got into this power, he became greedy. That's what happens, right? Then he got all the comforts, money, wealth, everything. Then he wanted Indra's wife, Shachi Devi also. She's not an ordinary person. And then, she didn't know what to do. See, tough situation. Then she went to Guru, Brahaspati. Guide me what to do. Brahaspati guided her to meditate on mother. Then she will help you. So that's why we don't have any choice. Katyayini mother, we need to hold on to her, surrender to her. That we just have to hold on to her feet. She will reveal everything. She will solve everything. or she will sell somebody, she will send somebody to solve our situations. That's what happened to Sachi Devi. That is why Puloma Jarchita, because she was born in a great dynasty. She was married to a great family too, but situations will come. So that's what it is. Now 547 Namam is Bandha Mochani. And then she worshipped mother. Indra got his position, and then Nahusha became a long story. He got cursed by all these rishis, and he had to do his sins punishment. He went through all his, and then he got purified. Said that 547th Namam is Bandha Mochani. Bandha means a knot of the heart, ignorance, not knowing who we are. That is the ignorance. And Mochani means relieves us. Ajnana Bandhanam. That is why we chant Murtyor Mukshi Yamamrutat. Mrutyor Mukshi, please reveal from this Mrutyu. But hold on to, let us hold on to this Amrutatvam. Amrutatvam means immortality. Ma Amrutat, not from that immortality. Means get attached to that Amrutatvam and get detached to this Mrutyu. That's what Bandha Mochani. Bandha means that ignorance. Mother reveals from that. And then now giving the form. Now they were telling the glory. Now in between they give the form. So that way our mind can stay. 548 Nama Bandhuralaka. Means mother has curly hair, thick hair, shiny hair, and then silky hair. Ghana sniktam slakshnam chikura nikurumbam tavasive. In Saundarya Lahari, Shankaracharya says, beautiful hair. Whenever we meditate on mother's hair, we get our kesha pasham. Means all that bandham, knot will be get destroyed. Means vastu vyakti paristiti. Don't remember, they are all coming. We'll get, mother will say, give us the solution. Even that is what even Sita Mata has. Neela Naga Bhaya Venya. Sita Mata has also beautiful long hair. But in TV serials and in the movies, we see mother is leaving her hair. That's not true according to Valmiki Ramayanam. She has a beautiful long thick hair. In Neela Naga Bhaya Venya, Valmiki Maharshi specifically uses that word. Veni means that hair and that jada we call. So that's why this is what that 111th shlokam. All we need to do is hold on to mother. Now 112th shlokam we are entering. 549th namam. Bimarsharupini vidya vyadadi jagat prasuhu sarva vyadhi prashamani sarva mrityu nivarini. This one has 5 shlokas, and then 549th namam to 553rd namam, 112th shloka. Vimarsha Rupini, we have seen, whatever we see, it's nothing but mother. Tena chektena bunjitaha. That's what Upanishad says. Whatever is given to us, that is everything with Parabrahma, Paramatma. We already seen Prakasha is father, Shiva, Vimarsha is mother. Like for example, sun is Shiva. That brilliance comes from sun is mother. Through brilliance only we will see sun. Same way, through mother alone we will see father. Nanu brova mani chappave Sitam matalli nanu brova mani chappave. Ramadasa Kirtana says he prays to mother. He does not go directly to father. So Vimarsha, through this only we can achieve, we will create the purity of mind. That's why we have to remember mother. According to, now I will go with the Sri Chakram. See that Bindu is the Prakasha Vimarsha, means mother and father, Shiva and Parvati are together. Then expansion, triangle, then 8 triangles, 10 triangles, 10 triangles, 14 triangles, expansion. That is Vimarsha. That is nothing but mother. That is how whole creation is. Whatever we see is nothing but mother. That's how Jnanis see. But for us, slowly we need to train. Everything is Vimarsha Rupini, Vimarsha Rupini. Everything is mother. We need to train. For that, we need knowledge. Through knowledge only we can attain this. That's why satsang is very important. And this is also very simple technique. Through namas they are teaching us, and they are simple too. And then this is the Vidya. 550th Namam is Vidya. This is that knowledge is Brahma Vidya, Atma Vidya, self-knowledge. That's why even that Vimarsha is Swabhaviki Spuratta Vimarsha Rupasya Vidyate Shaktihi. Saiva Charachara Makhilam Janayati Jagadeta Dapicha Samharati. See that Vimarsha Rupa is Shakti. Shiva's natural Shakti. He's not bringing from outside. When creation had to take place, that Vimarsha Rupini is doing the creation, sustenance, and dissolution. So that is why everything is mother. Knowledge. Then Vidya, Brahma Vidya, we have seen already. And then 551 Namam. Then how do we see? Okay, seeing is good. Biyada Adi Jagat Prasuhu. See how the connection is coming. Punya Sravana Kirtana, listening and Stuti, and through knowledge, Vidya. 3 pointers they are giving. And how do we see? What do we see? Where do we see? Biyadadi Jagat Prasuhu. Biyat means space, means all elements. As soon as we open our eyes, we see elements. Our body is made out of elements too. Space, air, fire, water, earth. Because if we eat up to here, we feel we don't have space. We say Bhuktayasam. So that's why we know we have space. And then we know we drink water. We need water. And then air, of course. Without air, the breathing. And then earth, we all know. When we sweat, we may not smell, but other people will say, go and take shower. That is why our body is also fire. That's why our temperature is there. Thermometer. So that's why this is all elements in us and outside too. So Biyadadi Jagat Prasuhu. Prasuhu means delivered. Everything came from mother. That's why Upanishad says, Tasmat etasmat atmanaha akasha sambhutaha akashat vayu vayoragnihi agneirapaha adhya prudhivi prudhivyam voshadhayaha voshadibhyonnam annat purushaha. That's how our life story. All that 5 elements we have seen, and then from earth, all these plants, plant kingdom, all the grains are coming. From that, annam means food. With that food, purushaha, that individual jiva is born. This is our life story. And then all that, whatever we see, nothing but Vimarsha Rupini. That is the knowledge we are acquiring today to deal with Vastu, Vyakti, Paristiti. That's all we are facing in this tree, in the world. Only 3, don't think so many. Only 3 we need to face. So simple, right? And then 552nd Namam, Sarva Vyadhi Prashamani, 111 Shloka. 553rd Namam, Sarva Mrutyu Prashamani. Sarva Vyadhi Prashamani, Sarva Mrutyu Nivarini. Sarva means all. Vyadhi means, Vyadhi has 2 things. Adi Vyadhi, bodily diseases and mind diseases. Both Adi Vyadhi it is called. Bodily diseases is no problem. We take medicine and then get relieved. But this Adi Vyadhi, mental, physical, mental, psychological, even spirituality also we face problems because our mind will not stay. That is a common question. When I sit meditation, mind wanders. So means it a good sign. You know why? At least we are realizing, noticing. Whole time it is wandering, but we don't notice. In meditation, at least we are sitting and at least we are observing, mind is going somewhere. So in a way, it is a good thing to, stay alert. Alertness is developing. Slowly, mind will stay. So that is a practice. Adi, Vyadhi, both of them will, Prashamani means it decreases. Shama means removing. So no residue. Without residue, she will remove. Sarva Mrityu Nivarini. Mrityu again, one is everybody knows death. That is a body, as long as life force is gone, we all know. That is commonly, even child will know. That is, we don't need to elaborate on that. Everybody knows. But actual Mrityu Nivarini means where there is no even birth. Wherever there is birth, death is inevitable. Whatever is born has to go. Maybe 100 years, 50 years, 1,000 years, 10,000 years. But it has to go. So that is, but if we don't born, where there is no birth, that's the best place, right? Then there is no question of death. That is called moksham. That is called liberation. Means where there is no birth. Yat gatvana nivartante tadhama paramam mama. Sri Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, where that place you do not come back, that place is mine. That's what mother is to see. Take us from this Janma, Mrityu, Jara, Vyadhi, all of them. Birth, death, Vyadhi means diseases. Everything she will remove. So that's why we pray to Mother. Annapurne, Sada Purne, Shankara Prana Vallabhe, Jnana Vairagya Siddhyartham, Bhiksham Dehi Cha Parvati. Always we have to ask Mother knowledge and dispassion. Then we can face the world. World will be there for everybody, even realized person or ignorant person, or good person or bad person, evil person, even anybody, good person. World will be same, time will be same, 24 hours. But how to deal with it, that's what we are talking about. So that's why we always have to Bhiksham Dehi. Oh Mother, that's what I want. Mother will give. No, Name Bhakta Pranashyati. My devotee will never perish. I will give whatever they want. They are promising, God's promise. And then Mrityu. Mrityu is also Kala Mrityu, means a timely manner. At old age or sometime people will go naturally. That is inevitable. Apamrityu means sometimes we hear, as sometimes they drive, oh, they are gone, we hear. Or even in movies or in life also we say, oh, you brought this patient at the right time. If it is 15 minutes late or half an hour late, he would have gone. We hear that. So that's what Apamrityu means. Mother will remove all that. And then they will get support. Even we say, Devudulaga Vacharandi antam. You came like a God to protect me, to save me. Who sent this one? Mother. See, that is what Bhakta does. Through knowledge, he developed that Vimarsha Rupini Vidya. That knowledge he developed. Oh yes, Mother is there for me. She will do it. So that's why even Indriya Patutva means that not having the strength in any sense organ, that is Mrityu. Let us say if the hand is not working, that portion is gone. That is a death for that sense organ. And then the beautiful verse is given in our scriptures. I love these quotes. Please enjoy them. Sanskritam quotes are so beautiful. Get used to them. Nityam sannihito mrityuhu. Kartavyo dharma sangrahaha. Nityam, always somebody is close to us. Of course, God is closest, ourself, our Atma. Next one is Mrityu. Can you imagine? You ever imagine? We are celebrating birthdays, but we are getting closer to Mrityu as the day goes by. Nityam sannihito mrityuhu. They are always, Mrityu is always there. But then what to do? This is not to scare us. Then to make us alert living. Kartavyo dharma sangraha. do your duties with dharma, deeds, everything with righteousness, all your thoughts, deeds, actions, everything, our relationships, everything with dharmam. Hold on to righteousness anywhere. Follow the truth. Satyam vada dharmam chara. Not easy, but somewhere we need to practice. Slowly it becomes our nature. So that's what a beautiful one. And then now we are entering. These are all methods to reach that. How to deal with the vastu, vyakti, paristiti, objects, people, and surroundings. And now 113th shloka, namas 554th namam to 559th namam, 6 namas are there. Agraganya Chincharupa Kali Kalmashanashini Katyayani Kalahantri Kamalaksha Nishevita. Agraganya means mother is the first one. Agraganya Achincharupa Kali Kalmashanashini. Okay, this one is 113th first line. Agra means first. Means mother, these two are Nirguna Parabrahma Tattvam. This is how Jnani sees. But our mind cannot grasp that. Absolute, formless, where there are no characteristics or forms. That is called Nirguna Parabrahma Tattvam. That is the first one. Agraganya, Adya, Adi, Anadi. That's what mother is representation. Means Sarvasya Jagataha Mula Karanatvat. Whole universe. This mother is the Mula Karanam, means main cause, root cause. We use the word root cause. Now we are going to our roots. That is what our root. Agraganya. That's why Brahmaiva idamagra asit. Otherwise, Atmaiva idamagra asit. Only Atma is there, or only Parabrahma is there, or only Brahman is there, only mother is there. That is why even for Devatas, Amrutam means nectar is for their cause to live long life. For that Amrutam nectar, mother is the cause. That's how it goes. Whatever we see, everything has a cause and effect. We are seeing effect, everything has cause. For us, mother, father as the cause. For them, their mother and father. That's how we need to go. Mula Karanam, that is Agraganya. Mother is cause for everybody. And now, but Achintya Rupa, this is again Nirguna Parabrahma Tattvam. This we can Achintya Rupa. But whenever we chant together, we say Agraganya Achintya Rupa. That is why that symbol is there. That is representation of A. The Achintya Rupa. We cannot, this is unthinkable because it is everything is pervaded and subtle. Only purified mind, knowledgeable people can think about this, abidance in that state. It is, that's why Kenopanishad says, Na chakshur gacchati, nava gacchati, no manaha, where that place eyes cannot reach, means formless. Nava gacchati, even speech cannot reach. And no manaha, mind cannot reach. Mind can reach only whatever already knows or experienced. That only mind has a limited capacity. Whatever unknown cannot think about it. That's why mother's glory we don't know. That is why mind cannot think about it. That is why knowledge is important. Yatho vacho nivartante aprapya manasasaha. That place even mind cannot reach and speech cannot explain. That is what we can go up to. Upanishad says the only space is the, how can we explain? Because it is all pervaded. That is why it is called subtle. Even air we can explain little bit because of the effects, the sound, that sound or feeling we can experience, we can express. It is so windy or it is cool breeze, but we cannot see because it's subtle. Mother is subtler than that. That is why Achintya Rupa. And then what do I gain? If I, okay, good. 556th Nam, Kali Kalmashanasini. How to deal with Vastu Vyakti Paristhiti. That is what Kali Kalmashanashini. That she will remove all that and she will train us how to deal with it, how to develop human relationships. Kali means, right now we are in that yugam. Kalmasha means impurities. Nashini means it destroys. See, we have 4 yugas: Kruta Yugam, Treta Yugam, Dwapara Yugam, and Kali Yugam. Right now we are in Kali Yugam. Kruta Yugam means dharma. Following dharma is natural. Nobody has to explain. All the great souls are lived there at that time. Yeah, it's in the built-in system, like built-in oven, built-in stove, like that. It's built-in. Everybody follows. And Treta Yugam, even it is look at the division is so beautiful. Treta, 3 means that 3 parts. Dharma should be in 4 parts. Dharma means what? First, Satyam, speaking the truth. Ahimsa, non-injury. Asteyam, non-stealing. Shaucham means purity. All should be in full. That's what full. That is we call dharma. But now in Kali Yugam, it's only 1/4 dharmam. It elaborately comes in Bhagavatam, but we are not taking up that elaborate. I'm just giving you the pointers. Even Treta Yugam, where Rama is there, that Yugam also, it's only 3 parts. 1 part is dharmam. That is why Ravana is there. But Ravana is out of country, across the ocean. So it means don't think, okay, 1 quarter, like stock market, 1 quarter dharmam high, 2nd quarter went down, okay, adharmam is high, negativity high. Not like that. Whole in and through yugam, everything is in 3/4 and 1/4, like that we have to see. So the Dwapara, Dwa means 2, means 50-50, both of them. That's why while Krishna lived, Sri Krishna Bhagavan, they came to, Duryodhana, Dushasana, they are all in the same city, neighbors actually. That's what happened. And now Kali Yuga, what happened? Not only neighbors in the country, in the society, even everywhere across the world, everywhere, in us also. That is the really Kali. In us, how much? Like 3/4, only 1/4. That's why we come to once in a while satsang in 24 hours. Let us say 10 hours went to sleep and 4 hours went to our day-to-day chores, cooking, cleaning. Otherwise, you will complain. All of us, I have to do my chores too. So let us say 14-15 hours are gone. So we still have another 8 hours, whatever, left over. And then it's up to us. In that 8 hours, that 3/4 is adharmam, unrighteousness, wrongdoing, wrong thinking, wrong interactions with Vastu Vyakti Paristhiti, and only we do very little bit, very 1/4 in all that time period also. Dharmam. That's why we are coming to satsang. Mother is providing that. See, that's what Kali Yugam, that's what happens. So mother will remove that. Even in this Kali Yuga, the catchy point here is, even in this Kali Yuga, we can live in like living in Kruta Yuga. When we need to hold on to that next Namam is coming, Katyayani. That is the whole, this Vidya, that is the mother, Katyayani, mother. That is the mantram. 557 Namam, the Katyayani, we have to hold on to it. Her. And who is this mother? According to Navadurgas, this is the 6th incarnation. 6th Navadurga, first one is Shailaputri, and then Brahmacharini, Chandraghanta, Kushmanda, Skandamata. 6th one is Katyayani. In Navaratri, people worship like this. One method is there. And another one is Katudu, is the great sage, Kata Maharshi. He had a desire and he worshipped mother. I want you as my daughter. Please grant me that boon. Same thing happened to Himavat Parvataraja. He also worshipped mother. I want you be born as a daughter. That's why Haimavati. Same thing with the Matanga Maharshi. We have seen in Shyamala Dandakam. Please born me as your, grant me, you have to born me, you have to come as my daughter. That is why Matanga Maharshi's daughter, Matangi, that is what Shyamala Devi. So they are all desire great things. They want only Parabrahma, Paramatma as their daughters. That is why Katyayani. Even Bhagavatam, the all these Brahmanas' wives, they did Katyayani Vratam. Even Rukmini Devi did the Katyayani Vratam, very famous Vratam. Means that take up the vows and then puja and worship. And then she stays in Jnani's hearts. Now we need to train our mind with the knowledge, and mother is always there. Only thing is we recognize, that's all it is. Katyayani mother is there, but they recognized. That's why they became Jnanis. That's all. Once we recognize, we become Jnanis too. Katyayani, Jnana Rupini. So that then the result is Kalahantri. Kala means time. We all know everybody has 24 hours. We just talked about it. Hantri means it destroys. See, funny thing is, I will give you example. Whenever we are happy, joy, dancing, we never complained about time or anything, right? We never say, why did I get this so much goodness? We don't even think about it, because in our scripture says we are so busy partying. Whenever health is there, we just go out, celebrate. Wealth is there, we go out. Only when it is difficult, we go to temples. And then we hold on to mother. So Kalahantri means for good things, we don't need to ask. We take it for granted. Hantri, whenever there is a disturbances, then the mother will destroy that Katyayani Mata, and then she will protect us. That is why Kali Mata, we are seeing elaborately in Devi Mahatmyam. Kali Mata, first section itself, beautifully explained in story format. Here we are seeing namas. And then here also I will tell you small story. Today we are seeing story, second story. See, this Katyayana Maharshi, how she, then when they ask, devotees ask, mother has to give. One time when Shiva and Parvati are together, what happened? Shiva, mother closed Shiva's eyes for a fraction of a second. But the fraction of second, even less than that, that whole yugas got disturbed. Then Shiva said, you need to do something, Prayashchittam. Then only this sin will be removed. Don't think mother has sin. That is why Loka Rakshana, Dharma Rakshana. Father Shiva knows. Then he told mother, you go as a baby, as a child, because mother is Ayonija. So she go to like a baby, and in front of this Katyayana Kata Maharshi. And then he will recognize you that you are that mother, Parvati, and then he will take care of you, and his desire will get fulfilled. Then stay there until 8 years, because 8 years is, they are up to children. We can pamper them and do anything. This is another point for our grandchildren too, children and grandchildren. After that, we have to really do the punishment and train them up to 8. That is why 8 years they do the thread ceremony and send it to Gurukula. So 8 years you stay there. Then you go to south, Kashi. That's where a drought will be there. You stay as Annapurna Devi. Give everybody plenty of food. Then later you come to the south. And then there will be a mango tree. That's where I'm going to be there. Lord Shiva is telling. And then you will see me. And then that is called Kanchi Kshetram. That's where Ekamreshwaradu, that Shiva, Lord Shiva stays there. And then mother comes as Kanchi Kamakshi. And then we both will unite there. Ekamreshwara Kamakshi. So that's the beautiful Katyayani. That is what we are talking about. Then she is the one Kalahantri. She will make all grahas, means all planets will be conducive to us, means astrology. We don't need to consult anybody. When we hold on to mother, everything will be conducive. And then who worshipped? What is the proof? We want to know. 559th Namam, Kamalaksha Nishevita. Before we saw Puloma Jarchita, Kamalaksha Nishevita, even Vishnu Bhagavan worshipped mother. Kamalaksha means Vishnu Bhagavan, lotus-eyed one. Aksha means eyes. Kamala means lotus. Nishevita means Nitaram, fully, wholeheartedly, 100%. That is what Nishevita means. She, because that's how mother Vishnu Bhagavan got his position. And then even Saundarya Lahari also, Haristwamaradhya Pranata Jana Saubhagya Janani Puranari Bhutva Puraripumapi Kshobha Manayat. We'll see that Namam comes also, Mohini. So that's why even that Mohini avatar, he prayed mother. That's why he became so beautiful. Enchanted. Everybody got deluded. Devatas were awestruck. And Rakshasas got deluded. Mohini avataram. That's why even Vishnu Bhagavan also worshipped mother. That is the 113th shloka finished, and now we are entering to 114th shloka, and that is 558th namam to 566th namam. Tambula purita mukhi dadini kusuma prabha mrugakshi mohini mukhya mrudani mitra rupini. Tambula purita mukhi. Again, the form is giving for our mind to grasp and stay focused. And this tambulam is also again take us to ekatvam. Means we see plurality, we see anekatvam in the world. Whatever we see, that's why, for example, in tambulam means whatever we put different substances, like beetle leaves, beetle nuts, and all that we keep so many sub, and then put everything together. As soon as we take up, it becomes red. And one becomes one. That is what mukhi means. Another meaning is mouth. Tambula purita mukhi. When we offer everything to mother, it becomes one and take us to oneness. Vasudaika kutumbam. Dadini kusuma prabha. 561 namam. Again, this is like a pomegranate. This is like a aruna, red color. Kusuma means flower. Prabha means shining. Mother's form is like that. Whatever we see, everything is sunrise, sunset. That is nothing but mother. Again, the form, 562nd nama, Mrugakshi. Mruga here is deer. Deer eyes are so big and then constantly moving. Chamchalatvam. Because, and then alert too. Why mother has to watch and see all 10 directions. 8 plus up and down everywhere. That's why Lolatvam. Lola is mother's name. Vishalam. And she's watching everything. Even Shankaracharya says, you can see far away, oh mother. I am so far away in this devotees list. So many munis and great saints are there. Please, you can see me, oh mother. That is what he says. Daviyamsam Tivanam Snapaya Krupaya Mamapi Shive. Please shower your grace on me. That is what Mrugakshi. 563rd Nama Mohini. We have seen that Mohini. Devatas got enchanted and their Rakshasas got deluded. It's up to us. Looking at the world, we get whether we want Jagannatha or Jagat. If we fall for Jagat, we get deluded. We get only sorrow. But if we see Jagannatha, we get that happy. We feel bliss. We get happiness. Vishvam or Vishwanatha. World and Prapancham or Prapancha Mata, Jagan Mata. Jagat or Jagan Mata. That choice is ours. But knowledge is essential. Satsangam is essential. That's the only way we'll change our attitude. Our vision will change. And then the mother is 564th Namam is Mukhya. Mukhya means most superior, Pradhanam, Moolam, cause. And then Mukhya, we see that Mukhi is also mouth, Vagdevata. Speech is the one way to communicate with everybody, with human relationships. Speech is the only one. When we speak lovingly, softly, and conducive words, soft words, we get development is easy, even for family, in the society, or in the between countries, or within the country also. So that is what Mukhya means. Speech means mouth, through mouth we speak. Vagdevata. 565th Namam. Then what do I get? Mrudani. Mrudani means sukham, happiness, joy, peace of mind. Is it we want while dealing with all this? That is why near Gokarnam, if you have seen in South India trip, recently we visited Mrududeshwar, that Shiva's temple, beautiful temple is everybody must see. Near Gokarnam, it's a beautiful temple, Mrududeshwar, means Lord Shiva. Mruda means that Shiva's wife Mrudani. Sattva Guna Pradhanam means predominantly Sattva Gunam. That form means giver of happiness, joy, and peace of mind. 566th, Mitra Rupini. That is why human relationships, personality development, this is the first step. Mitra means a friendship. Mother is a friend for everybody. See, that's what Jnanis look at. Mitra. Mitra means friend. And then when we make our mother as friend, we develop that relationships with everybody as our friend. Vasudhaika Kutumbam. Do not never keep only one friend. Keep everybody as your friend. Everybody is our friend because everybody is a mother only. Mitra Rupini. And then there are six qualifications are there for good friend. Papa Nivarayati means take out that sinful tendencies on other friends. Beautiful. And Yojayate Hitaya. Whatever it is, Yojayate means unite, combine with. Hitam means goodness. Advise us at the right time, right moment. And Guhyan Niguhayati means if we share the secrets, we say, oh, most secret I'm sharing with you. Then if they tell whole world, then it comes back to us. That is called gossip. Friend is not, they don't do the gossip. They hold on to that secret. And then just, that's why we need to share. That is why mother is our best friend. And make, then fourth one, Gunan Prakati Karoti. And then appreciate our good qualities, leave our negativities. Always praise good qualities. Oh, she's the best. He's the best. Always helping. Always. That is why Shiva holds on to that poison in his neck. The poison is negativity. They holding there. And then moon, he kept it on his head, made it very famous. Always Gunan Prakati Karoti. All these qualifications, all these characteristics, put it in high platform. That is what friendship, Mitra Rupini. Apatsu Susaiva Nachahati. In difficulties, never leaves. Always hold on. We might leave mother, but she never leaves. And Dadati Kaman. Sixth one, all the kamans. Kama means desires. She will fulfill. Dharma viruddho bhuteshu kamosmi bharatarshava. Not opposite to dharma. Always dharma is the highest priority. Those desires will be get fulfilled. That is what Mitra Rupini. And in 12 Adityas, one son is Mitra. say there are 12 each month. Indra, Dhata, Parjanyaha, Tvashta, Pusha, like that. And then Mitra means like a friend. Even in Telugu we say friendship. We say Jiddulaga Vadaratledantam. Jiddu means that greasy. He's Jiddulaga Patukunadantam. Means the friendship means Mitra. That is why in summer also that sweat, we feel a stickiness. So that's why sun god, Aditya Swarupini and friendly mother, Mitra Rupini. And then that is why we need to make everybody as our friend, because everybody is nothing but mother. Now we are entering into 115th shloka, 567th namam to 572 namas, six namas are there. Bhakta Nidhi Niyantri Nikhileshwari Maitra Divasanalabhya Mahapralaya Sakshini. Oh, sorry, Nitya Trupta, first one, 567, Nitya Trupta. Nitya Trupta Bhakta Nidhir Niyantri Nikhileshwari Maitra Divasanalabhya Mahapralaya Sakshini. 567, Nitya Trupta. Mother is always contented. Trupti means then she bestows us with the trupti. Jnanis are always trupti, with contented, wholesome thinking. But we need that. That's why we need to develop that. That, means everything. Agamapayino nityaha tam stitikshasva bharata. Everything comes and goes. Even people, objects, circumstances, and even seasons, everything comes and goes. Even joy, sukham, happiness is not permanent, except self-knowledge, except mother's knowledge. That is the only permanent knowledge. Everything comes and goes. We all know that. We all experience that. We go for vacation, happiness comes back again. Then, so everything is impermanency of the world. Just realize that, just know that. And Bhakta Nidhi, she is the treasure for devotees. And that's why Tyagaraja says, Nidhi Chala Sukhama Ramuni Sannidhi Seva Sukhama. What is the treasure? Even which is the Sukham, means comfort zone. Where is it? In the world or in the Rama? Of course, it gives joy, but only temporary. That's what mother is. Niyantri Nikhileshwari, 567 and 570. Niyantri means controlling power. Everything she is controlling. Niyamakuralu. Jagan Niyamakatva Niyantri. Everything, because of her power only, sun god is shining, moon is showering his grace. That Vennela, Jyotsna, radiance. Even our sense organs are functioning. Everything, mouth, ears, eyes, hand, everything. 570, Nikhila Ishwari. Nikhila means everything. Ishwari means ruler. She is the one ruling everybody. Even us, all bhutas, sarva prani, even moving, non-moving, even plants, animals, us, everybody, she is the ruler. Then 517 and 572, 71, 72, both of them is most important. For these are all concluding namas for Vastu, Vyakti, Paristiti, objects and situations and people, human relationships, how to develop. Maitradi Vasana Labhya, we saw Punya Labhya, first beginning with Punya Labhya. Maitri Adi Vasana Labhya. Adi means etc. What are those Adi? Maitri, Karuna, Mudita, Vupeksha. 4 qualities is required. Vasana means tendencies. When we develop these, mother, we will attain mother. See, in the world, there are 4 types of people. One is equal to us. Some are above us, some are below us, or some are like enemies to us, or we are enemies to them. Shatru Bhavana. So like this. Samanam means equal. It could be in knowledge or in wealth or beauty or power or strength, anything you can call, depends on each individual. So that is why this is Maitri, Karuna, Mudita, Upeksha. 4 are very important for human relationships and personality development. Maitri means friendship. When do we do that friendship? Where there is equality, means samanatvam. Like I said, all these comes with everything: wealth, health, and power, position, whatever. We need to be equal. Wherever there is equalness, then we have to have the Maitri Bhavana. And Karuna, compassion. Wherever there is below, we have to show compassion, whether it could be knowledge, share our knowledge, or good words, kind words, or anything, power, or any, what that applies for everything. Show compassion means para dukkha asahishnuta. I cannot bear other people's suffering. That is what Karuna means, compassion. That is second quality. Then Mudita means happiness. Let us say if somebody is higher than us in all wealth, health, power, position, name, fame, then show the happiness, not feeling jealousy, happiness, share their happiness, share their joy with wholeheartedly, full-heartedly, 100%. Mudita. This is the human relationships, how beautifully they are giving. And then when we share our happiness, they are also happy. When we feel jealousy, it will show somewhere in our words, or in our eyes, or in our face, or in our actions. Don't think other people will know, because we are all connectively, subtly connective. We are all connected. That energy we feel, that happiness we feel, that we are all, because we are all connected. Maitri, that through that friendship, connecting force is mother. Mudita, we always have to feel Mudita. Vupeksha. See, we might have French, Shatru Bhavana, animosity. We may not like everybody. We hear that, but it's very tough. Animosity for somebody. Or let us say we may not have, or somebody else may have animosity towards us. Then indifferent. That is called Vupeksha. Stay indifferent. How? Mahapralaya Sakshini, as witness, not to react, not for tit for tat. They said it, I have to say. That indifferent, just stay like, become like a non-stick pan. With a brand new non-stick pan, nothing stick with that. That's why they show in commercials, they put that something and put it high, and then nothing sticks. So that's how, that is what Sakshi means, witness. Be witness for everything. Mahapralaya Sakshini, even mother is Mahapralayam, she is the witnessing. So this is the, for human relationships, Punya Labhya, that is how he started. Purity of mind, clarity of knowledge. How? Listening to mother's glory, her Leelas, Vaibhavam, all that, Namas. And then develop Maitradi Vasana Labhya, Maitri, Karuna, Mudita, Vupeksha, and then Sakshi Bhavana, witnessing everything. And then Padmapatra Mivambhasa. That's what even Sri Krishna says, like water on lotus feet, lotus leaf. So that's how we need to acquire. Then we get Prasada Buddhi. That is the mental purity, means peace of mind. Because Vastu, Vyakti, Paristiti, human relationships are inevitable as long as we live in this world. But how to do this? This section is Vimarsha Rupini Vidya. This knowledge, everything means sadhana pointers, and how to achieve them. What do we gain when we achieve? All of them they give in this section, beautiful section. So with this, I'm going to conclude shlokas. We covered 111th shlokas to 115th shlokas. Namas 500 and like a Punya Labhya. From there, that is 400 and
543.
540.
540.
Punya Kirti 543 to 572 Namas. Okay. So this is what I'm going to conclude, and may Vimarsha Rupini, the Katyayini Mata, bless us all and put us in right direction and show us how to deal with our relationships and personality development. And Mother will, she does it, no doubt about it. Shraddhavan Labate Jnanam. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Hari Om, everybody.